Hello, welcome to Life in the Flat Lane, episode 10. I think this is. I think we're in 10 double figures. Double figures. We're on a Richter scale pain of, is that 6 or 7? We're on 6 at the moment. We're on 6. I'll tell you more about that bad boy in a minute. Because, like, I think yesterday was one of the worst days that I've had now, considering I've been virtually like this since the beginning of January. Yesterday, I was like a 9 all day. And I could not get comfy for love nor money. No matter what I tried, I could not get comfy. Pain was horrible. I felt like I wanted to vomit all day. I was hot and cold all day, and then I had a bit of an episode last night where I went absolutely freezing cold to the point where I couldn't move. I was so cold. And just good timing that the wife came back. You've not met this dude before. You've met Milo and Nero. This is who I call Sandy. This is amazing. This was my therapy pooch throughout the whole of January and February. As you can probably see, he's an Andrex puppy. He's really soft and fluffy. But the best thing, and why he was such, I think, he's a hot water bowl. He's an absolute diamond. And she filled up the hot water bowl yesterday, filled him up, gave me Sandy, and it took me about an hour before I could physically move and get warm. I was so cold. I've never had anything like it, and I just felt like, excuse the expression, I felt like absolute shit all day yesterday. It was horrible. The whole day was absolutely, it was gross. I don't want to go through that, and the pain was ridiculous. I could do nothing about any of it. And it started, my day was hopefully going to be a good one because I took delivery of an item yesterday. I got a load of vouchers for my birthday, and the wife is chuckling at the moment. I got a load of vouchers for my birthday, so I was very grateful for those. And I bought myself a Dolce Gusto, remember that, coffee machine, and it was delivered yesterday. And when it was delivered yesterday, I thought, right, I'll get that set up, made a normal coffee, put it on here, went to set that up, knocked my coffee, a full mug of coffee, literally straight down here, all over the floor, everything. So that took a mild clean up. So I really should have guessed at some point that was going to be not the best of day. And when I said, when I was searching when I was looking for the coffee machine, I messaged a mate of mine. I said, "Oh, you've got one. What's your make and model of yours?" And I'll have a little look. So he sent me a picture back, and I had a quick look on Amazon, as you do, and picked one out. And I said to the wife, "What do you think of that one?" And her first words to me, "Why were you searching Dolce and Gabbana coffee machines?" And my honest, I have no idea. Maybe I thought Dolce and Gabbana was the top range, top. I knew it was Dolce Gusto. I knew that, but I searched. The thing is, I searched Dolce and Gabbana coffee machine, and it gave me a Dolce Gusto coffee machine.
Well, what happened today with Dolce & Gabbana?
I don't know, but it got it. Yeah, and then today with Dolce and Gabbana, they suddenly announced. Now, I've never spoken about them or had anything to do with them in my life before, and then they go and announce they're splitting up. I wonder if it's because they suddenly found out, oh, I've alerted them they're branching out into coffee machines that they weren't aware of. Not sure, but that was funny. That was quite funny. She enjoyed the fact I'd searched it, but I just enjoyed the fact it knew what I was doing. So it knows I'm stupid. Good old Amazon. Yeah, that's not what you want, really. You need this. So, yeah, you type in whatever you want, but this is what you really want. It's been listening to me. That's what it was.
I don't think I can get Dolce & Gabbana cobs.
I can try.
Pods.
Pods. The wife's been drinking, by the way. She had a few.
I'm not well.
She's not well as well.
Pods.
Yeah. What do you mean you're not well? You've had a few drinks. That's called being fine. It's called being drunk. Just saying. I've got Mila sat down here as well. She took them. She was absolutely brilliant yesterday. She knew that there was something wrong yesterday, and she stayed with me for such a long time, and she just would not let me go at all yesterday. So she was absolutely brilliant. And then this morning when I got up, I didn't have the best night's sleep. And I got up this morning, still felt absolutely horrible. The wife was going out today because she really needed a break. As you say, living with somebody like me, that's not surprising. But her and her mum have got a flotation thing, a relaxing thing, where they go and float for a while. Booked, so they were out this morning. She disappeared this morning. I wasn't feeling great. I didn't eat yesterday. I had the other half of my Easter egg yesterday evening because I just could not eat anything at all. So I managed to force some chocolate down to at least put some sugar in my system. And I tried my coffee machine as well. I like it a lot. So And I thought I need something to eat this morning. Just to with the amount of meds I have to take in the morning, I thought I really need to eat something else besides tablets. And I spied a little pack of variety pack Cocoa Puffs in the cupboard. So I checked the milk situation, and because I'm now using pods, I don't use much milk, which is brilliant. I had some Cocoa Puffs. Now this was about 8, 8:15. I had my Cocoa Puffs. I finished off my tablets, and then I woke up when Holmes and the Hammer was on. So that's around about 11:30. That's the next thing I knew. I was out, completely out. But thankfully, feeling so much better, so much better. So it got rid of whatever it was, whether it was the Cocoa Puffs that did it, or Cocoa Pops that did it. I don't know, but I've had a much better day today. Starting to feel a little bit rubbish at the moment. I've got a little bit of a sore throat, which was there yesterday. So I've had a couple of hot lemons and one with a bit of honey to do the good old sore, ease the throat thing. The back's up and down a bit today, but nowhere near as bad as yesterday. That was awful. So yeah, life in the flat lane yesterday. If anybody said it to me, I would have snapped. Honest, and I don't do that. That's not me. But I felt so bad yesterday. I did not want to talk or have anything to do with the world. I just wanted it to be over and done with because it was disgusting, and I do not want that again. Unfortunately, I'm stuck like this for a while until something gets done. But I do see the respiratory nurse on Monday, so I can have a little chat with her about that. So yeah, so some fun with that. That's not the best couple of days. Some good news back. My car's been repaired. Unfortunately, I don't get it back till Tuesday. They're not dropping it off until then. And the one they've given me turns out to be a hybrid. Well, we've got no electric charging ports for hybrids here, and I've never used to hybrids. It's a plug-in hybrid, not a self-charging one. So of course they gave it to me with a dead battery. So you had to put petrol in the car.
No fuel.
And it had no fuel in it as well, so I had to put fuel in it straight away. And of course, as I've never driven a hybrid car, or even whether it's self-charging or plug-in, it turns out that it uses a lot more fuel when the battery's dead because it's travelling around with a very heavy battery that is not charging and not doing anything with the car, so that it's using more fuel. So not very impressed with that, I've got to be honest. Now I've got to deal with that until Tuesday. But at least mine's done, all shiny, and I get it back on Tuesday, so I'll be happy with that. So that was some decent news, wasn't it?
Did they put in the text it was being cleaned?
I think they might have done, I can't remember. Yeah, I'll have to have a check it. So obviously that's on the phone, so yeah, have a check from there. It's a friend of mine's birthday today. Carly, happy birthday to you. I did send you a message earlier, and I know you have responded. I hope you had a brilliant day. Carly has a brittle bone disease. I've known Carly for 30 odd years, if not a little bit longer than that. She goes through the walls. She's in a wheelchair. She goes through so many walls, breaks so many bones. She only has to look the wrong way and it breaks a bone. She struggles a lot. So hopefully you've managed to have a good day, girl. Seamus, you've been looking at all of my broadcast, so thank you so much, and thank you so much for your words. I did comment back, and I know you have responded to that, so thank you. Hopefully you're having a good day as well, and kudos to your twin sister, obviously for looking after you. She's obviously amazing that you've got that kind of family relationship. Unfortunately, my family's just not around. My brother passed away when he was 49 from cancer. My mum passed away when she was 56 back in 2006, very, very young. My father, I don't care where that shitbag is. As far as I know, he's still breathing, which is very, very annoying. And I do. My wife's side, absolutely, and her family, completely different. My own family, absolutely, and I the last time I saw any of them was at my brother's funeral. And you get that good old yeah, we'll keep in touch. We'll keep in touch. I know I'm not as good as everybody else as well. But it does take two to tango, and that's one of those things you only ever see family on those worst occasions. So yeah, all good fun. Anything else? No, at least I'm feeling better, thank Christ. I don't think it's a big hockey weekend. I'm not going tomorrow. The wife's going up to Manchester tomorrow. I'm going up with a couple of friends. They're going to be watching the game live up in Manchester, so hopefully we can win that one. And then we've got the return game, the home game leg on Sunday, and I'm going to that one, and we're going for a nice Sunday lunch first. unfortunately, I have to go into town early because the local football team are playing at home. And I'm not a Forest supporter. I'm an Ipswich supporter. So you're Nottingham Forest. My wife's a Derby supporter. There you go. So if you had reason to hate me before, you got even more now. I've got bragging rights over my wife's lot, though. So there we go. So I'll take that. I don't think there's been anything else. I do love my coffee machine. I've tried 3 different lots already. I've got some more ones that I'll be searching on Amazon and filling up a drawer with them. So I've got used to how that works. I absolutely love that. Coffee's so nice, so nice from that. So yeah, really like that. A little bit of work to do over the weekend. Got a fish tank to change some filters on, but thankfully it's an external one where you can just literally change all the filters in one go. So the wife's going to help me do that. Say goodbye to Mila as she just passes the screen. She didn't want to look anybody in the face, but she's gone, bless her. So yeah, not the best of weeks. Oh, she's having a look behind the no, just trashed the joint. Yeah, not the best of weeks, unfortunately. Hopefully, definitely fit enough for Sunday, so we can get to that game. And then there's only one more weekend left of hockey this season. Then we start planning the off season, and also an anniversary coming up in May. We've got a few plans for that, which we sat discussing the other day. I've got some ideas for that one, so more on that in due course. I'll either get an update over the weekend, or it might wait till Monday till I've spoken to Respiratory. So yeah, thanks for watching, and hopefully everybody's keeping well, and I'll see and speak to you all soon. Cheers, bye now.